You know what sucks?
What?
Apparently, eating a banana is different to drinking a banana.
Wait, to like what perform? Like, is it better or worse?
Apparently, there is more calories in you drinking a banana than you eating a banana.
But drinking would just be like a pre-chewed version of banana.
No. You're missing it. You're missing an ingredient.
What do you mean?
Your saliva.
No.
It breaks down. It breaks down the banana and makes it so your body doesn't absorb so many calories and stuff like that. So apparently, you drinking it, you avoid that entire sequence because you're just fucking.
I heard about this.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
So when you have banana in your smoothies, you're actually taking more calories. That's why people it's good to have a banana in the morning, but it's not necessarily good to put a banana in your smoothie in the morning because it's more calories.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's like how people chew gum very often, that it's bad for the appetite because you're building a lot of saliva and you're making your brain think you're going to consume something, but you're not actually. So it's building up that sort of, I don't know, the scientific, I'm not a scientist, but
So wait, saliva has calories?
not necessarily.
Wait, you're saying saliva has calories?
No, I'm asking.
No. I think saliva doesn't have calories. But what it does, saliva breaks down the calories, breaks down the substance in bananas to make it.
I thought it would be the acid because you're building acid in your stomach when you're like chewing. This is like, okay, you're chewing, building acid in your stomach, and that
I don't know necessarily the exact science of it, but
like it's somewhat similar to it.
So drinking is all in all, drinking a food is worse than eating a food.
It's probably only particularly bananas.
Never having a smoothie again.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I'm still having my smoothie. Fuck you.
I'm gonna stop blending my lasagna, man. Like this is news to me.
There's more calories in that then.
Yeah.
Oh, blending lasagna.
So you want more calories?
Well, didn't you say that eating like lasagna raw dogging compared to like blending it?
Yeah.
Is better.
No, I didn't say that in the slightest. I said that bananas. Eating a banana is better than smoothie making.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop blending my lasagna.
You blend your lasagna?
Well, yeah, it's easier to eat.
Is it?
Yeah, you just fucking. You know what I mean?
No. Not in the slightest. Not actually.
Sometimes the burnt bits don't actually blend correctly, so it like gets caught in your throat.
Yeah, like that. To me, that no.
Blended bechamel sauce though. Banger.
Blended sauce.
Yeah.
It's already a fucking sauce. What do you mean you blend a sauce? It's already a liquid.
Yeah, it whips it up. You ever
whips it up? What do you mean
had
whips
whipped
it?
cream, dude? You ever had whipped cream? That's
so
just
you put cream in a blender and you got whipped cream?
No, you whip it up, dude. You whip it up. It turns into whipped cream.
Ooh,
yeah.
Have you
so
guys...
you're whipping bechamel.
Oh my god.
It's different.
Have you guys tried blended soup?
I just yelled at him for fucking
He just yelled at me, Inks. Did you not just hear him yelling at me?
Why the fuck would you blend soup?
Inks, that's so
what
dumb,
the fuck
dude.
would that do?
It's a liquid. Why would it's not gonna do anything?
I thought you're on my side, Faz. What the?
He is on your side. He's jumping sides.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Blending soup is so weird.
It just makes the soup taste better.
Adds calories too.
Just
you can't digest it.
You intaking information, Faz, is incredible.
Well, I just said, I'm like, if I blended up my lasagna, it would have more calories. So I'm going to stop doing that. Yeah. Eat it raw.
Okay.
I support you, Faz.
That's what you said. Thank you, Inks. He at least
no,
he understands
I actually,
basic
funnily enough,
materials.
I didn't say that. I said
banana.
Yeah,
and then I said, so if you blend everything, it
you
gets more
said
calories.
That. You said that. You just said that. You said that. I didn't say that. You did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I asked
so what are you pointing at me for?
I asked the question.
When the banana becomes a
You're just scared of the truth.
What?
I'm taking smoothie companies down, dude.
Go ahead.
You're just scared of it. You're
Go
on
and
their
take on Boost Smoothies.
Oh man, they're
The biggest Australian brand for smoothies. Go on,
holy
do
shit,
it.
those guys, they know what they're doing. They know.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't
All
think
they're
they know
doing
what
is
you're
just-
thinking they're doing.
They're blending it up. They're making it easier to consume. They're making us fatter and lazier. Well, not me. I'm a fucking skeleton, but I need to eat more Boost.
So,
Yeah,
Where are we going with this, guys?
what do you mean? Where the fuck are you going? I
Hey
just
guys,
said
welcome on
bananas
into
is better than-
Hotmess Podcast. I'm Fazzy,
hi Megs.
Fuck you.
and that's Townie, and he's happy to be here.
Can't just wait.
How you doing, everybody?
I'll fucking beep it. I don't care.
This whole intro is just gonna be beef. Oh my god. This is what I'm saying. Have you ever had too much of a good thing like smoothies? You ever
No.
had something and you're like, damn, I gotta stop having this or it's gonna ruin everything for me. I'm gonna be consuming too many calories.
That's what I think about
Actually-
my blended soup.
Wait. Dude, what if you like blend up drugs? Would that be more calories in like cocaine and meth?
I don't think.
Would it be worse for you?
Well, it depends on what you're mixing up with. But
Faz.
I don't know.
Faz.
What?
You can't drink powder. You need to mix it with something
Powder.
for it to become a liquid. What, it doesn't make any sense. You can't just be like, oh, what happens if I blend drugs? You know, it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, nothing.
You
want to dilute your cocaine?
Well, if you're still consuming the whole amount, is that diluting?
Well, you're not. Well, I haven't really had cocaine, but
Neither have I.
In the movies,
I think.
don't they snort it? They don't drink it.
Sometimes they put it on their gums and stuff if they're fancy.
Yeah, but they're not drinking it.
No, I have no
They could.
experience of this.
I think that they put it in their mouth for it to be absorbed or some shit.
Yeah, so absorption, liquid, saliva.
So what
Saliva,
you're going to
blend
do-
saliva, cocaine, bam. Cut out the
What
middleman.
you're going to do?
Boom.
You're gonna get
Yes.
cocaine. You're gonna get
Saliva.
water. You're going
Saliva,
to-
not water.
You are being so
Cut out the
obnoxious right now.
middleman.
Let me
I'm-
talk.
You're not listening.
That's right. Neither are you.
You cut out so hard to say.
Yes. Sorry.
What are we talking
Cocaine,
about today?
water,
Okay.
blend, right? Just one sec. Blend, right? Then you drink it. Then you're mixing it with your stomach acid as well.
Ooh, how do you get that?
Yeah. How do you get that? Fucking piece of shit.
Why are you so mad at
don't know.
science, dude?
You said blended lasagna, and I think that just pissed me off.
What are we
Yeah, and I'm
talking
gonna
about,
stop
guys?
doing it.
Are we meant to be talking about solo leveling?
Nah, probably.
I don't know, man. I'm too pissed off about fucking blended up lasagna
I thought
How are you
bananas.
now pissed off?
because I have to stop it now. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Look, I was trying to bring up the fact that solo leveling ruined every manga for me now. I can't go back.
Yeah.
It's like blended cocaine, man. I just can't
Wasn't
go
it
back
the
from
first
it now.
one you read?
No, it wasn't.
What was the first one you read?
Are you crazy?
I'm
you
the
don't,
one who
you
suggests
don't
all the
remember.
man.
You don't remember. This one
Ah.
wasn't one you recommended. That's right.
We did read it together, though. You're talking about Corpse Party.
I'm talking about Corpse Party. I read
So-
4 different variants of that. 3 of them I do not I don't recommend them at all. This is a bad thing to talk about. Anyway,
I'm intrigued.
one of them was very good.
Uh-huh.
Very, very good.
So, Faz,
One
you're
of
telling me you've read Corpse Party and
Yes.
Solo Leveling.
Yes. And I've read. I like it. I like the horror ones. I really enjoy how horror is depicted in manga and manhwa. Like it's way different to watching a movie. So I've read a lot. I can't remember the actual names of them because I'll come up on like YouTube. Someone reviewed them, like a lot of body horror, like Junji Ito and stuff. For example, like I read a lot of that. There was this other one that I read. It's about this guy getting revenge on his like childhood bullies and stuff, and it's really well done. But I just can't remember the names of it. But no, I have read a fair few, but most of the time, if there is an anime adaptation, I'll watch the anime because I'm a lazy piece of shit and I like having it on the side screen while I'm playing video games. All right, I will admit to that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Why?
I can't read the subtitles and play video games at the same time.
Yeah, it has to be like something like RuneScape.
Oh,
Like, I watched pretty much all that I've watched of like Hunter x Hunter and stuff like that is while playing RuneScape, like doing Nightmare Zone and stuff.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I can't watch anime and play video games at the same time.
I can't fucking have that up and like have Call of Duty playing on the other screen. Like, there's a guy at 240. Hold on, there's a really really impactful scene.
Oni-chan. Get that in the background.
Yamate. Yeah, it's just so much stimulus.
So, yeah. Solo
guess-
leveling ruined all of them for me.
I guess like how I was introduced to that manhwa is, I don't know if it's a manhwa or if it's a webtoon. I think it was a manhwa. I think I'm very bad at like which one's which. I think it's like manga is like Japanese. I think
Manga.
Yeah, manga. Like
I know the manga.
Manhwa. Am I pronouncing that right?
Manhwa? Maybe something like that, yeah.
And then manhwa, I think, is Chinese. I think. But yeah, there's like all different variations across all different countries, and people love to correct you. But I honestly just call it manga because fuck you guys.
Yeah, we just call it manga. Correct us. Go on. You won't.
Sorry, it's just it feels like like grammar people. And they're just on your back about it, and they correct you on a word, and you're like, shut up.
Do you remember in high school, like when we were in high school, and like you'd post like a Facebook status or something like that, and you mispronounce something, you just quickly type it on your phone or something, and then someone like does the typical like YOU apostrophe RE and then asterisk, and you're like, you fucking piece of shit. Like, shut up, man. Like no one's gonna go and give you a gold star for correcting someone's grammar. Like, oh.
If they did, I'd probably do it more. Gold stars are lit.
I would appreciate a gold star, but man, that is the most insufferable form of human on the internet.
But I was actually recommended solo leveling from a friend. And just out of nowhere, I was like reading a bunch of different ones, and they just suggested it to me. I'd only ever been reading Japanese manga at that point. And then they introduced Korean comics to me, manhwa, and I was blown away. Holy crap. But yeah, Solo Leveling was the first one that I read, and it absolutely blew my mind at how crazy it was. I actually got so many people onto Solo Leveling, it is stupid.
This was actually one of the mangas that Townie showed me, and I read it immediately. This does not happen much.
Yeah, how funny is that? And it also became one of the the best things that you ever read. That's wild.
Well, you were reading it so much, and I'm like, okay, what's this dude doing? And then I read like he was like, I want to be in the call with you while you're reading the first couple of pages. And I'm like reading, I'm taking my time, I'm enjoying the artwork and stuff. And then
you read slow, dude.
And okay, dude, I'm not a fucking nerd. Like, and like Inks, you'll know this as well. Like when you're going through it, the first sort of like couple of pages, and you're like, oh, what's all this about? It gets to that scene. You guys know the scene I'm talking about. Everyone knows. Everyone knows where it gets to that face.
There's
the face.
Oh,
it gets to that
right.
It gets to that scene, and you're like, holy shit! The impact that scene had on me, I was like, oh, it's going down.
Yeah,
I'm ready to buckle in and read for the rest of the night.
I'm kind of a little bit indifferent to most of you guys here. See, like I don't actually read in my mangas or manhwas. So I just skim through images and kind of just puzzle everything together to make it seem like I know what's going on. Like I kind of get the general idea of it, and then I kind of get the story.
Read it?
I don't read. I just like magically the word just go into my brain, just like
No. Not
Information.
the words. Words. I think you just make up words in your head to make a story.
Imagine like we're talking to Inks about it. We're like, yo, Inks, you remember this scene where they're talking about this? And it's like, that didn't happen.
Yo, you
I just
what?
remember him talking about a goose flying across the street and
Yo,
dying.
I
Like,
love
what do you mean?
trio leveling.
Trio leveling. That's when he has like all of these friends that he met, like Abo ghost creatures that are his friends that are there. Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I'm really bad with reading. Like I just skim through text and stuff like that. But I love them. I prefer to read than watching. Funny enough,
As I said last episode, the amount of people that miss out on incredible stories because they don't like reading. Reading mangas and manhwas is not reading. You're looking at pictures. Okay,
It's a comic book.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Comic books are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Some incredible stories that everyone's missing out on. But the reason why we're bringing up solo leveling is because solo leveling, I know this episode's not just going to be about a manga, right? Solo leveling has actually announced, well, it announced a while ago, that they are going to be bringing out an anime adaptation.
Yeah.
So I believe they said, yes, the latest update that I'm reading here that is going to be coming out in winter of next year, 2024. In January. So not far, like just like 5 months. And like, I wanted to ask you guys just like a general concept of like, what do you think like the anime is going to be like foreshadowing? Like, obviously we have no idea, but what's our predictions?
I haven't even watched the trailer yet, dude. I want to watch that with you guys. Have you watched it?
I haven't seen myself as well.
I'm actually
count it?
afraid to watch the trailer.
Do you guys want to watch it together and we can
Yeah, let's watch it.
let's watch it.
Alright,
Let's have a sneak peek, hey?
I'd like to point out I'm not happy about this.
Why? Why are you not happy
Oh,
about
yes.
this?
I hate trailers.
I know you hate trailers. I know, but you just
Then
asked
why are
question,
you asking? Why
what
would
do
I be
you-
upset about this?
Because they don't know. You gotta explain it like there's a random person here.
I hate trailers because they give out too much information. And the reason why solo leveling left such an impact on me was because it was something that I knew nothing about, and I was just suggested the title. I clicked the first chapter and I started reading it. That's all it was. No introductions, no trailers, no research, nothing. And it gobsmacked me day one. And since then, I fucking hate trailers.
The thing is, this is I think I know I understand you. I respect that you don't want to watch trailers, but this is something we've read through, you know? And this is just going to be a trailer for something we've already seen in the manga. But now we're going to see what it looks like on the big screen. You know what I mean? So it's no spoilers technically.
No, I personally think it's still a spoiler, but go on. What are you going to say, Inks?
Have you read through the whole series? Like you finished it?
No.
No, you haven't finished it.
Nope.
Okay, that's completely
But
different. Yeah.
Now I have though. No, I haven't. But now I have a reason to read it through. The reason why I didn't read it all through was because I got up to like episode, like I was reading it. It got to level like episode 100, chapter 100. Then I was up to date. Then I read it again, 120 chapters, blah blah blah. And then apparently now it's actually finally completed at 179 chapters. And now I actually have a reason to go and read it and then read it to the end.
I think
just have that time to.
I think I got up to like 138. I think it was around there when I last read it, but I was waiting for it to finish.
So you haven't also finished it yourself, has he?
No, because I want it to be completed and ready to go. And then I saw the anime coming out, and I'm like, oh, that'll give me a good reason to reread the whole thing and then watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was
There's
like,
two trailers, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm intimidated. We just want to watch the first one? Like,
I'm not happy about this.
Well, it's out of your comfort, and if you're gonna make me
Yeah.
watch like I don't know, adult.
Hentai?
Yep.
Yeah, you watch the
Yeah.
hentai. I'm doing
Yeah.
it. Don't
Okay.
get me wrong. I'm doing it. I just needed to make you guys aware that I'm not happy about it.
I don't know what we're gonna watch to get me out of my comfort zone because we're getting you guys out of your comfort zones.
My comfort zone's trailers.
Yeah.
It's porn.
Yeah, but you're unhappy. You're unhappy about it. That's good enough.
Whether it makes me happy or unhappy afterwards, yeah, we'll just leave that to decide in the future.
Well, let the viewer decide if
viewer
Inks is
decide.
happy or unhappy. All right, we ready, boys? Oh,
The thing that blows my mind, right, is that picture that just came up,
right.
that's like a prediction. That doesn't happen until like 50 chapters into the actual thing.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
that was just a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Oh,
Depending on how paced the anime is, like I know a lot of animes they kind of pace the chapters pretty quickly. So I think I have high hopes it's gonna be part of the first couple
yeah.
seasons. First season.
I think that they're going to make it. I think they're going to make the entire 180 chapters. I think they're going to put that into like a 24 episode thing.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Probably season 1 and season 2, and that's all they'll do. To be honest, I reckon.
Ooh, that gave me chills.
I know, dude. Fuck.
Oh, the smile was so. It was
good.
very uncanny.
Yeah.
There was information that said. So I just saw on there. What was the group who did that? Was A1 Pictures with the people who were going to be making it?
Yeah, so A1 Pictures, which you mentioned.
A1 Pictures. I'm just
Who
going to
have
have a
they?
little Google.
What have they made before?
A1 Pictures.
I don't know why I was thinking like Attack on Titans, but it wasn't it.
Mm.
Attack on
wow,
Titan- no,
okay.
Yeah.
They. Oh my goodness. Okay, so A1 Pictures has actually been a production. They've actually done a lot of names that a lot of people would know. They've actually done Black Butler,
Oh, really?
Fairy
Okay.
Tale.
Okay.
I love Fairy Tale.
I
Love
love
it.
Fairy Tale. Blue Exorcist, another great one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know this is a really touchy topic for a lot of people in a lot of different ways, but Sword Art Online they also did.
Let's go.
Let's see what else they did.
I mean, I give it
Sword
to
Art
them.
Online 2.
They do a lot of like great animations. It's just the story of I'm not gonna touch that.
The writers of Sword Art Online are the ones who should be being questioned, not the ones who produced the anime.
Yeah.
Those are all the major ones that I'm seeing that at least I can see. There's probably more. They did all of Sword Art Online. They did all of that.
Storyteller.
They
That's
have
a
done-
great anime. I love that.
Storytale.
There's some big names though, dude. So
Oh,
I think
Seven Deadly Sins.
we're in good hands.
Oh, okay.
It is
So it's
Seven
some-
Deadly Sins as well.
Yeah, I could see
that's-
that. So pretty high hopes for the anime itself, and like obviously the whole anime is kind of based off from the original design, which we know as Dubu, and I think it's like at least a year ago. Unfortunately, the artist has passed away.
It actually was
Yeah.
a year ago in July of 2022.
yeah.
Was the
Oh,
day,
shit,
the day he
dude.
passed away.
Jeez, wow, wait,
Whoa.
that was yesterday. That was
Oh
the
my
whole year.
God.
No. July 2022.
Oh.
Just this month.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I think that kind of like broke me as an artist because like I really looked up to Dibu's work, and like
of course.
especially to anyone else who's like a big fan of like solo leveling and anyone who has read it.
Here we go. I just have a little bit of thing here. It believes it says I'm very bad at pronouncing his name, but we'll just call him Dubu because I can pronounce that.
Yep.
Studio Redice, which is the one who I believe like was the studio that drew Solo Leveling, issued a formal statement of the morning regarding his passing of last year. The studio is planning a special side story of Solo Leveling in his honor, and it says he was the CEO of the studio, so he was the bread and butter of
Oh wow.
the entire studio. He held it all together apparently. So
Wait. Another information. So yeah, today is officially his death anniversary. So July
No
23rd
way.
or 25th updated. I'm not really sure. It's like the dates are very close, but
That is
something like
crazy that we're recording this episode today. Then
Yeah.
that kind of caught me off guard there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
right.
weren't planning this at all. No.
no,
Yeah.
no, that's tragic, man. Especially such a talented artist and very well put together manhwa.
The amount of work that was like put into each of the pages, it just felt so cinematic for each like slide I go through.
I think like in the video, I'll even throw up some of the pictures of like some of the shots in the manhwa. Just some shots, nothing too like spoiler, but just to show the level of work that these guys did was incredible.
Another thing I wanted to say before like we get into like bread and butter of it, I don't think we've said anything too crazy about the anime or the manga yet. It's like if you haven't read it and you were thinking about reading it, go read it now, and then maybe even to like come back to this episode. We won't go into too many spoilers, but like it's definitely something that you should get into, like, and at least give it a go, even if you're thinking about it.
That's all I say about that. Is just give it a go. Read like the first like 10 chapters or so. It might take you like maybe an hour, if that, and just see if you like it. If you love it, hell yeah, you've now been indulged into a story that you'll probably never forget. If you
What do you
don't
got
love
to
it,
lose?
then what have you got to lose? I don't know.
Yeah.
A couple of minutes.
Yeah. But I'm very excited about this since I believe it's one of the few like manhwas that gets adapted to like an anime series. I believe there was like one before that, which was like a God of High School or something like that.
Yep.
And I
Which
think
I'm
that,
surprised.
Mm.
Surprised. I read that a long time ago as well. I was very surprised when I heard that was getting an anime.
yeah, right. And
It-
have you watched
that's
it?
large. No, I haven't,
Oh, I think
because it's just
Mm.
like a big investment. I haven't just really. I'm keen to. I've wanted to because I've really enjoyed the entire read. So I'm excited to go read it.
yeah,
Very good.
I've really enjoyed that a lot. It's just like a lot of actions, and I am considering about reading it. Yeah.
Definitely. Reading it is a great thing. I'll say that like a lot of the ones that I've read, I usually am pretty picky with the ones I read. Like there's some stories out there that are just so trash, right? It's like a carbon copy, and all they did was pretty it up with just pretty colors. They made all the characters like ridiculously stupidly hot, right? And they made husbandos and waifus sex appeal left, right, and center. But the storyline that's actually carrying the entire series is just empty. It's just dead empty. So it's a shame that a lot of those go through. But God of High School, they took the complete opposite approach. There was next to no sex appeal.
Yeah.
It was all about the story of what these guys were as people. And it was an incredible story. Absolutely incredible story.
What's it about? You've told me to read it. This is another one that Tony's told me to read a million times over. What's like the premise? What caught you on it?
The God of High School is about pretty much it's a martial artist one. So it's about a bunch of high school kids who are going to go take on a tournament, and they're going to be a part of something, and they just go into this tournament not knowing anyone, and they just start building upon that and building upon that. I don't want to talk too much detail because like it's definitely like something that can ruin it. But 3 of the competitors that are in the original tournament become friends, and then they start taking on further down the line more story, more aspects, more stuff that end up coming. And the main character's life is a little bit out there and a little bit wild, that it kind of just carries the stories itself.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, like, let's just say his grandfather is like probably one of the most wanted men in the country.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, like how I saw it, it's kind of like a modernized version of Dragon Ball, maybe.
Oh, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I could agree with that. A little bit different in a lot of ways,
Yeah.
but like I could definitely say that it's very close to Dragon Ball. Definitely holds some sort of card to it for sure. Yeah, like there's a lot out there that have been made into animes that
Mm.
that have been good and have been bad,
Was-
and then there's also the ones that have gone a little bit further, just a dash.
To live action.
Just live action.
Oh God.
I was
Yeah,
just talking
please.
about before we started. Like these guys have not seen the live action of Attack on Titan, and look, it's
I
an
did not know.
adventure, man.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah,
Did you?
I had
same.
no
Really?
idea.
It was in the movies, man.
I don't even know what's in the movies now.
You think we're actively
I
going
don't
outside,
know.
touching grass?
Look,
watching
okay.
movies?
One of my
Movies,
mates
isn't
said to me, "He's like, yo, I know you've watched Attack on Titan. Do you want to go see the live action?" And I'm just like, I went in not expecting much. I'm like, you
Wait,
know
have
what?
you even watched Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, man. I got up to date, like, I think it was last year, because, like, everyone was talking about it again because they're releasing new seasons, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta slog through it. It's a slog, man. It's
I stopped watching after season 2.
yeah, and I was just like, oh, fine, I gotta slog back through this. I'm gonna go back through the muck and the mud and just get into this freaking anime. You know what? If it wasn't 90% politics, I think it's if you take that out of it and you just enjoy the action and like some of the really dramatic scenes and like the dark aspects of it, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Like the live action, we've got to watch it together. It's hilarious. Absolutely, it's fucking
I'm very
hilarious.
scared. I'm afraid
you
to
should
even
be.
watch any of the live actions and like there was this one, but it's kind of like a really bad taste now. There was this live action of an anime called Ronin Kenshin.
Oh, never heard of it.
I gotta look that up.
Right. So
I can't spell it, so I'm not even going to try.
Ronin Kenshin. Sorry. All right.
You don't need to spell it out. I'm fine.
Sorry, let me just
Kenshi?
pronounce it properly. Ruroni. God, I never really pronounce it properly. I'm gonna get slaughtered
That's good.
online.
That's cool. That's fine.
It's fine. Good.
Ruroni Kenshin, which it was adapted by this anime which was very popular during the maybe 90s or 80s, but I believe in the recent news has created a lot of controversy. Controversy, yeah,
Controversy? Yeah.
controversy, right?
Wait, that's not the word. Controversy. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
th-
Sorry.
I thought about it for a second. I'm like, Faz, you
Wait a
didn't
minute.
correct him.
Yeah, I
Probably.
said the complete wrong word.
oh my god.
I said that for
Sorry.
a second. I'm like, that's wrong too. What do you mean?
Controversy.
Yeah.
Controversy, right? It was because the artist itself had been caught with child pornography,
Oh.
and that was
Wait, who did?
the
Townie woke up. You just.
yeah. So the main artist that made Rurouni Kenshin was called with
Yeah, that weird name one. Yeah.
yeah with child pornography, and like the movie itself.
Does he still get royalties on it?
Sorry.
What?
Does he still get royalties? Does he still get royalties on the movie? Because I'm not going to watch it if he does.
I'm not really
Probably
sure.
not.
I don't know how that works, to be honest. I don't know how royalties work.
Do you still get royalties on stuff if
If
you're
you make
in
a banging
jail?
movie and then you turn into a murderer, does that do you still get money off of the movie? I think you would.
Oh, it's got to
Every-
go somewhere.
Like if someone's not very informative about this sort of things, they'll probably watch it and buy off the shelves. They'll probably still get royalty, but it's gonna be put out to side until they get out of prison, I suppose.
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
I don't want to watch
Yeah.
it anymore.
like it is a very unpopular opinion, but I thought like the adaptation was great, but
Okay.
it really was a bad taste to my sort of
Mm.
alignment with the artist, so I don't really support it anymore.
You know what put a foul taste in my mouth with live actions?
What?
The last Airbender live action
I never.
that they made.
I
Good.
didn't watch it.
I'm glad that neither of you watched
I
it
stayed
because
away
I know
from
Faz, you want us to watch the Attack on Titan. We're not watching that piece of shit.
We're not?
No.
Okay, cool.
We're not watching the live action of The Last Airbender. They're apparently making a new one. Hope to dear God it's better. Like it just felt so different to what the show was. Like the main character was supposed to be a joyful, fun 10-year-old kid who he just wanted to live his life.
Yeah, hang.
But
yeah.
in the movie, I don't think he smiled. I think he was so serious. I think he was like it was terrible. It was just not well made.
I don't think there's a scene in the anime where he doesn't have a big dumb grin on his fucking face.
He's always smiling.
So they failed to output his personality into the live action. That's
like the one thing.
Yeah.
It's the one thing you would have to do. You could make everything else trash. But as long as you make the main character like the main character, you're good.
Yeah, what the
I don't
like the other one. The Death Note live action. Have you guys seen the Death Note live action?
I actually don't think I have.
It's on Netflix. It was on Netflix.
Yeah.
I think it was They made it. I think Netflix made it.
Was there a multiple adaptation of Death Note? Was there another version before, like the one on Netflix?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like some different country ones. I know just the live action was American, I believe.
American.
Oh.
Okay, yes. So there was a multiple.
I think there was some different countries, but I'm pretty sure this Death Note was an American version. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good either.
Oh.
Okay.
It was kind of like, I don't know, the main character just, I'm watching the trailer right now, and it's fucking, it's weird. I don't know. He didn't give off the main character vibes.
Didn't they completely like ruin the look of what's the big scary dude's name?
Ryuku?
He's a Shinigami.
Yeah.
Ryuku.
Yeah, didn't they like completely stuff up that model? I can't remember what it looked like.
It looks terrible.
It looks like super duper 3D modeled or something.
Oh, okay.
CGI wasn't the best, I think. Hold on, Death Note CGI.
I thought it'd be the opposite. Like it seems like it's a guy in a plastic suit, just like
Putting
I'm
like a
looking this
main
one.
character like that in like a live action as fully like CGI'd or whatever, that can make or break a whole show because you're just like looking at a like really serious scene and then you just see this 3D model walk in and you're like, oh man, this is just gonna make me laugh.
Yeah. No, I found a picture of him. Like here, I'll chuck it in there.
Yeah,
in the
chuck him up.
general. That's what he looks like in the live action.
Oh my god,
Is
what?
That real? I don't
Is
know
that
if
a real photo?
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Yeah.
That's out of the video. Yeah, that's out of the movie.
I need to look this up.
And this is what he is. This is what he is in the anime. I'll post him up in the thing, and if you guys in audio just will describe the difference, it's just insane.
I have to say, the 2006 version of the Death Note adaptation, where they have like the Japanese actors and all the production, Ryuk just looks like Ryuk from the anime. Yeah.
So I just put a picture in general.
He looks
But
like
that's
that.
great.
It's terrible CGI, but like I'm glad that they stuck to the original design. Where this one
Looks like PlayStation 2 graphics. It's so
he
good.
he looks like it.
Yeah.
The one from the new one.
I remember
like it.
I think that's why I didn't watch it. I remember people just ragging on it. The memes were brutal. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna skip on this one.
Yeah. But live actions. I hope that Solo Leveling doesn't get a live action.
Oh my god! Imagine if they did.
I just think it'd get like live actions are just kind of like dangerous.
Is there a good live action?
It would be. Have I seen one? No.
Have you seen one, Inks?
Except for the one I mentioned, no.
Oh yeah, you said it was good, but the dude is terrible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no,
so
true.
I don't really. Yeah. Have you guys seen the trailers of anything about One Piece?
I've seen a bit of them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the trailers, but I keep seeing like the advertisements for them and stuff. And
I've seen the like print screens of the characters, and everyone's just like fucking losing their minds. So I'm like, okay, that's a good thing, I think.
Yeah. The hype is real. I have a bit of hopes for it.
I really liked the actor that they've gotten for Luffy. To be honest,
looks good.
I think he looks perfect.
Yes. Aesthetically,
He looks-
love it.
Aesthetically, yeah. I hope his voice isn't annoying.
I haven't watched a trailer or anything. I've just seen
He's
pictures.
just like, I'm going to be king of the pirates. You know, he's like, okay, I don't know.
most masculine voice over him.
I'm curious how I personally don't mind when they get like a live, like imagine they get an anime character. I don't mind when they get it and they kind of alter it to make it look a little bit more normal in the real life. I hope they don't try and make all the characters look identical to the anime, because what's Usopp gonna do? How's he gonna look in live action? Are they gonna stick a silicone nose?
Yeah, I'm not really sure if they actually revealed Usopp. I'm pretty sure because they got up to Nami, which I believe
They got
was
to Nami.
way past like Usopp. Or
It's
maybe
after.
After?
Yeah,
Or was it
Usopp's
before?
after.
Okay.
I believe it was before.
No, Usopp was before.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's
He's gonna
one
be in
thing.
there.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that's one of the strengths of One Piece. So, but what made it pop out with all the designs, the characters gave so much personalities with the physical looks of them.
I was a little bit blown away because, like, one thing I was worried about was how they were going to do Zoro. Because one thing that I think is really cheesy is when they make the hair color look identical to the, and it's like fluoro green.
Yeah.
But what they check him out, like they've done well.
You got a picture?
Oh
Yeah, I do.
my.
He's going in general. He's a sexy man.
Oh yeah. See,
Yo.
that's really well done. He just
And he's
looks
not
badass.
Yeah, and he doesn't look. His hair isn't fluoro or green. It's like what it would be like in real life, with green tips, highlights.
It's not cheesy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Am I dumb, or like is it later on that he gets like a cut over his eye?
Much later
Much
on.
later.
Okay,
on.
sorry. Yeah, no, I haven't read up in all of One Piece.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
'Cause I'm like, he's missing something. I don't know what it is.
So I will say, like, the one thing they've probably got, like, One Piece. Well, let's be real. One Piece, it's very ambitious for them to make a live action. Like, it's super
very.
ambitious.
Yeah.
Yeah. How so?
The One Piece community are die-hard fans.
Oh, that's what you mean. They'll be super
If-
brutal.
Oh, they are going to be so goddamn picky with everything that they do in this live action. It is ambitious that they're taking this on.
Maybe.
And I'm sorry if you're a One Piece fanboy or fangirl or fan day. It's just that the majority that I've met in that fan base are just, you can't speak bad about that anime. I'm going to because I want
Yeah.
to, but
You reckon that's why they've taken so long, is so they can perfect it, sort of thing?
I thought they don't really usually make live actions of TV shows until they're done.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, they can make
Yeah.
like it of the first like few seasons and stuff, and then end
That's
it
what they're
there.
going to do.
Well,
that's
yeah.
what
They'll,
they're-
I think they'll have to.
They-
They don't really have a choice.
Do you guys think this will go for long?
What do you
What?
mean?
Like One Piece, the live action. Do you think it will
No.
last long? No.
No. I don't think so. I think it's impossible.
Yeah. Oh.
Think about
possibly,
the
yeah.
amount of story that they're going to have to ram into movies to catch up to where they are. I personally, if I was them, I would ditch the shitty seasons and shitty arcs. I'd just ditch them completely and only do the super hype ones.
Mm.
Do
Yeah,
the
no,
really
I
good
agree,
ones.
yeah.
Because there are some shit arcs in One Piece.
They
They're just-
could like summarize like the seasons, because like at the end of a season they have like the big like climatic thing. Oh, they're fighting this big pirate boss, blah blah blah. They could like summarize all of the episodes into one, and then have that big cataclysmic event at the end, and that could be the movie.
Yeah, but then the only problem with that is that they would have to rewrite the entire story and summarize it quickly.
Yeah,
And,
that would be the hard
writing One Piece is already difficult enough as it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't finish the story and we're up to 1,000 episodes,
He's just got a
So-
lot to write, dude. He's just got so many
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The person who created One Piece, incredible. Okay, I don't blame him. Like it's an incredible story.
Yeah. And I believe at the moment there is a good reason why it's like paced out. Oda was going through.
Who's Oda?
So Oda is the name of the artist that made One Piece, and they are going through an eye surgery that has delayed a lot of the recent chapters. I haven't really caught up with the recent chapters myself, but I do know for a fact that the artist is going through some surgical recovery.
Fair enough. That that makes sense.
He can have a break, I suppose.
He's been going. He's been making this story since 1999.
Oh my god, dude, we should be able to draw them of like freehand, like without even like having references, like just blind, just like drawing them. They've done them that many times. My god.
Oh, do you know how many characters there are? It's just so
Yeah,
many. Of course.
I know. Imagine how many times I've drawn them. Like, douche.
And time skips too. Changes
Yeah.
the character completely. I believe at this time they're up to chapter 1086 in 87 of One Piece.
Wonder what the time difference would be compared to like watching it to reading it.
I actually think that the anime is catching up to the manga.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's right.
Is that what you meant, Faz? Or did you mean something else?
No, completely different. I meant to like if you're reading the manga of it, seeing like how fast you can read through it all. Like it'll be different for everyone. It's like I'm a very slow reader, as you said, Downey. I'm a very slow reader. So if I read like speed read it, I wonder if I can finish up to where it is in the anime quicker than the episodes are.
Absolutely, without a doubt, 10 times.
Wonder how much
100%.
time? Wonder how much time you'd save.
I think literally probably. I reckon that you could read the entirety of One Piece in the span of watching a quarter of it.
You reckon?
I think so.
How much time? Do we know how much time? Like episodes? What?
I think episode's like 20
is
minutes.
the watch time of all of One Piece?
Because it's like it's an incredible likely long series.
How many hours do you think it is? Just both of you, take a guess.
7,654 hours.
7,000 hours. Okay, all right, Townie.
I don't know if it's 20 minutes.
That is a little bit ambitious, isn't it?
7,000 hours is a long time.
It's like 20,000 minutes, I think. Oh god, I'm farting.
We do that.
How many do you think it is? Just take a guess.
I don't know, like 35 days.
Why did you do days?
I don't know because
Okay, it's good. I have both here.
Oh.
here.
Okay.
Okay, so if you watch all of them back to back without any sleep or anything or breaks or pee breaks, or just watching them, it will take 17.53 days. That is 420.8 hours.
100%. I could easily read the entire One Piece series.
In a quarter. So you reckon I could catch up in 100 hours reading?
Dude, I think less than that.
Yeah.
All right, you're on. I'm gonna read One Piece. I'm gonna time time it for whenever I'm reading
when
it.
you're reading it.
When I'm reading it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna time reading it, and I'm gonna see
go
if
ahead.
I can beat it by 100, like only 100 hours. That's gonna be
Easily.
my mission. All
Is it-
right.
Is it enough for you to fit in your Japan trip?
I could read on the flight.
Could read it on the flight.
Yeah, the
Oh
whole
my
thing.
god, that's 8 hours there.
Yeah.
That's like a tenth. That's a tenth of the way there, just in flight.
Yeah.
Oh my god, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys.
You can read. That's why, and that's like one of my biggest pet peeves with One Piece is just the pacing of the anime. They
Yeah.
try, like, obviously he's getting eye surgery, 100%. I get that, but I
Yes.
also think that it's unnecessarily spread out, just like Dragon Ball Z was back in the day.
Mm.
They did it so they could milk numbers. I think.
Yeah, more watch time. What was the artist name again, Iggs?
Oda, so ODA.
Okay, Oda, if you're listening to this right now, I'm setting a challenge to you. I'm going
Nice.
to read all of the episodes of One Piece, and you have up until I get up to the latest episode to get better. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery, but you have up until then to start producing more chapters. I'm racing you.
You challenge.
Faz, he releases like a chapter like a week.
I gotta start reading, dude.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta start reading.
Another thing that I'm actually really wanting to do, but I'm really annoyed because Faz is going to Japan. Which is a good thing. It's a cool thing that he's going to Japan, but it sucks because now we have to wait to play Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited.
And that makes me really annoyed. And that makes me upset.
The
So if you could just like not go to Japan, the poggers.
time
play.
and distance makes the heart grow fonder, Townie, and you're gonna be so
That's-
excited when I get back.
No,
I think that usually go.
I think I'm gonna put this out. Like, if Faz actually played in Japan, he's gonna have a better ping than us.
Well, not there's OCE servers now.
There's a
There's OCE servers of the game now.
that totally
Oh.
went over my head. I totally forgot
Yeah.
there's the OCE server now.
Now we can play the game without ping being an issue. Poggers.
Okay, yeah, I'm very excited to try this out. I'm gonna be a cute little cat girl. It's gonna be so good.
We got a few friends. I think as a toll thing, we're gonna like put a little free company. If you guys don't know what Final Fantasy 14 is, it's just a video game that's online. You know, it's one of the greatest MMORPGs. It's kind of like WoW, but apparently like way better.
It's only a couple of million people playing it. No big deal.
I looked yesterday. It was like 1.4 million concurrent players a
That
day.
is crazy.
Yeah, so
What's
I was
that
kind of-
compared to WoW?
I actually don't know. I didn't compare to WoW. I thought WoW just had like a stupid amount of players because of just
Yeah.
hold on, let me have a quick little squiz.
I feel like
That's alright.
I imagine like it might have dwindled down because of how bad the company is.
Bad the company is, and then
Yeah.
also the expansions that have been released apparently haven't been that great.
Yeah, right.
But it looks like the daily is about 1 million.
On WoW.
Yeah.
So
1.2 million.
Okay.
so Final Fantasy has more.
According to some random website about population, yes.
Thanks,
Well,
man.
there you go.
Website.
There you go. Final Fantasy, big.
So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up just because, like, you know, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy or a fan of anime, like, you'll probably like this game. So who knows? We might do some stuff in that game for everyone, like community days or something like that. I don't know. I just thought that was an idea that I might throw together at some point.
Help us
Kinda
with a
fun.
50-person raid. Join us.
Oh yeah, 56. Yeah, there's a 56 person.
Join the Hotmess company.
So
Don't know
what
if that's
really
available.
sparked your sort of interest again with Final Fantasy 14, Townie?
I was watching a YouTube channel and he made really good videos. And then, like, okay, so like I stopped playing Final Fantasy 14 back in the day. I remember I stopped playing purely because of what was it? No, it wasn't VR. It was something else. I think it was a different game entirely. But I remember I didn't want to stop playing, but I did. And I've missed playing ever since. But the reason why I loved playing that game was because of the people that I played with.
It's always about the people in Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Playing solo is still fun. Like, I still enjoyed playing solo in that game, but it just wasn't the same. And if you play with a group of people, it's just way better for you to progress through the game and try all the different things in the game. So I'm very excited to do that.
Yeah, it'll be our first time playing through, so I'm very excited. Jump
Should
in.
be cool.
Yeah.
Should be very cool.
Oh, I have played it.
Oh, I didn't know you played it, Inks.
Yeah, so I actually played it around, probably 2016 when there was the third expansion, Stormblood, I believe.
Ooh.
Oh, we played at the exact same time.
Yeah. So the thing was that I got all the games up to Stormblood, but there was this one like hurdle that you had to leap before you jump into the next expansion. And if you're familiar in the Final Fantasy community, you guys would know what I'm talking about when I say the pre-quest to Haven Sword. And
Oh,
I
okay.
I completed all that pre-quest, and right after that, I just stopped.
Oh.
And I'm aware how good the second expansion is and how the whole story just gets so much more interesting, and the raids and the combat and etc. I just never
You just stopped.
I just stopped. I just never set my foot onto that game ever since. And I've never really had a group aspect of playing Final Fantasy with anyone. So this would be my first time experiencing
Oh.
that.
So you
Does that
did it
mean that you never
solo?
owned a house?
No. I was
Oh.
homeless. I was living on the streets collecting
Dude.
gil.
Having
Oh.
a house in the
Mm.
game opens up like a whole bunch more content. And apparently now in the game
Mhm.
is that there's islands that you own and you can like grow plants on them and stuff like that.
What?
And yeah,
Ooh.
apparently
didn't
I
tell
haven't
me
seen too much,
this.
but I just heard about it. I just remembered. Okay, don't get mad at me.
Oh my god.
Just don't go to Japan so I can start playing it now. 'Cause
I
it's pissing me off that I can't play.
I
fuck
love
you.
it
I'm
when
going
you
to
do it
Japan.
with
I'm
your
gonna be
hands right now.
excited.
This is what I do when I'm frustrated and I need to exert some energy that's not anger.
And it's mostly directing to Faz.
If I have to be honest, though, I think this episode's actually pretty good. I think we're about up.
Yeah,
Time's up now.
we caught up. We caught up. All right.
Talked about a lot of things. Talked about
Mm.
solo leveling, other games like that, stories like that. Then we talked about Final Fantasy a bit,
Live action.
live
Yeah.
actions. I think we talked about a lot today. I think we had a lot of fun. You know who we all are. That's Fazikins,
I'm
Inks, and
Fazzy.
Townie.
Hi.
Insanity to pronounce. I apologize, Inks, for short naming you like that.
How
No,
dare you.
call me by my nickname. I don't want people calling
Yeah,
my full
but
name.
I'm gonna call you Inks
Yeah,
in
right.
the podcast. But like,
True.
if it's like the outro about you, then I'm gonna say your full name so people can find you.
Calling
I thought it
his
was
And
government
your
name.
beautiful art that he makes.
Ah!
Inks is an artist, if you didn't know. I just have to point that out a lot.
I'm gonna piss myself. Let's go.
But yeah,
Right,
thanks everyone for watching.
thanks for
Next
listening.
week we're going to be talking about some stupid shit, as Faz said earlier.
The
We
worst.
might come back depressed. We might be depressed that episode. We don't know yet.
I'm so excited.
I'm a little worried. But thanks everyone. Have a good night.
Right.
Eat cheese, I guess.
Oh.